Understood. Maybe we should just get pudding out. Final touches added.
There we go. Doesn't that look beautiful, artistic, delicious? If they don't like it, there's something very wrong with them.
Let's just hope they're willing to give it a go. Raspberry and apple Charlotte.
I'm actually really enjoying it. It's very flavoursome.
Okay.
For me, that dessert, I just did not enjoy.
I found the cake a bit dry.
I might not win this because I'm not popular, but I've put in so much effort with all my courses.
Well, you need to score 25 or more to beat James, who's currently in the lead.
So tonight, the food was good, but the atmosphere was a little stilted. So for that reason, it's a 7.
Starter, great, fantastic. Main course, bit dry, bit chewy. Dessert, again, a bit dry. And for that reason, it's a 6.
Tonight, I didn't enjoy any of the courses and I didn't like the atmosphere. So for that reason, I'm giving it a 4.
Ouch! And here's Heather with the results. This should be interesting.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
This is the best bit ever, all right?
Oh, my God.
I don't believe this. I really don't. You put me 4th.
Oh.
No, seriously, I think you all have really put me, obviously, give me a low score. And I'm really sad about that. You've really peed me off, actually.
Someone's got to come forth, haven't they?
No, because my food was better than any of yours. Seriously, I am so shocked that you gave me what you did. My presentation was amazing and far better than any of yours. And I came 4th.
What a way to end the week.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so upset with all you. I've been so honest about you. I could have given you a 0 because yours was right? Do you know what? I don't deserve 4th. I'm sorry, I'm going to bed. Forget it. I'm so upset. That is so sad.
I don't know what to say to that.
I'm
to be honest.
speechless.
No.
I'm speechless.
Well, that went well. Come on, Heather, finish the job. There she is.
3rd place is Ira.
Yeah. Well done.
2nd place is Toby.
Well
Good one!
Oh my dear Lord.
You were and you're the winner.
I thought I was going to win, but oh well. I'll get over it.
The food this week has been great, but I mean, clearly, well, mine has been the best.
I'm going to keep in touch with Toby and James. And that's it.
Fair enough. Cheers. For more on Come Dine With Me, head to the Channel 4 website.
I'm gutted I didn't win, but yeah, 2nd place. Not last, is it?
In the kitchen, Charles has warmed the starter, ready to plate up.
Where I've been given such short notice, I really hope they are forgiving about the fact that I have got some of the stuff bought in from shops.
Here it is, homemade potato rosti and a bhaji from the pub.
Oh, that looks nice.
Just for you. I didn't make the onion bhaji. I got one of my friends to drop them off for me.
Well done for being honest.
Yeah, that's fair, that's good.
Unfortunately, I did find the rosti just to be mashed potato, bland and a bit boring.
The food's absolutely scrumptious. I particularly enjoyed the onion bhaji, but that was probably because it was a takeaway onion bhaji.
What actually did you cook yourself for the starter?
I cooked myself the rosti and I cut the onions.
What he did make, I wasn't impressed with. Everybody else is, I mean, I slaved for...
Minutes?
Hours and hours and hours.
I would have rather it was just all your own work, and I kind of would appreciate that slightly more.
Well, I don't really... I mean, to be honest, I don't really care. I just wanted something... for me, as what I wanted to eat for a starter, I wanted a rosti and I wanted an onion bhaji. Whether you guys like it or not, I wasn't really bothered. I thought, I'm going to make myself a load of food that I want to eat and I want to enjoy. And if you like it, great, give me good points. If you don't like it, I don't really care. This is the food I eat.
Really, he should care about what we think, because we're coming to his dinner party and we're eating his food. And I got criticised, and you just got to take it on the head.
Do you know what? I'm going to say it again. I just don't care anymore. They're all in for the kill. It's just a bit frustrating. I was like, why? What have I done to deserve this pain? I've been slaving away all day to just get abuse. It's just horrible.
At least the main's all homemade.
This is definitely all about flavour, this dish. It's not all about the presentation, but hopefully where they all emerge together, it should taste really nice.
That's the spirit. Here it is, vegetarian thali.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, that's so lovely.
Oh, that looks delicious, Tom.
Thank you. Charles, I'm literally trying to finish this so I can have seconds. Really, absolutely gorgeous. Come to mama. Oh. I love the colours, the flavours. It was absolutely scrumptious.
With the cheese and the tomato sauce, it was just lumpy, rubbery, tasteless. It was a bit of a letdown.
I don't know if you know, I don't like spicy food.
Yeah,
and I'm not finding it spicy, so it's
that's good. Oh, good. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Praise indeed. With the compliments flowing, Charles decides to open up about his travels in India.
So basically, I did a 10-day course where you sit for 10 hours a day in complete silence, meditating. We lasted 6 days at this one. But I was so interested by the whole idea of just sitting in silence for that many days, just meditating constantly. I went back and did it in Wales.
Blimey, he's going on a bit, isn't he? Why don't we all sit in silence for a couple of moments? Shh. Right, let's carry on. Stop talking about meditating.
I did it there
Ow!
in February, then I did it again in May, then I did it again in June, then I did it again in Australia.
I think it was interesting to hear about Charles's travels for the first 10 seconds, but it did drag on a little bit.
I could have gone to sleep. It was the most boring part of the whole week for me.
Sadly, things are about to get a whole lot duller.
Relax your arms and your whole body. So take a deep breath beforehand and then sort of try and focus on the air coming in and out through your nose. So try not to force it. It sort of relaxes you a bit more. I've just planted the seed. This will resonate with these people. And in a couple of years' time, 10 years' time, they'll be doing it.
You reckon?
It's just not right. It's not me, and it don't. Whoever does it, it's just no. That is not part of a dinner party. Couldn't stand it.
So that's a no then. On to dessert. How's that souffle? All light and fluffy?
It feels like fish.
Fish?
It's as much about the experience tonight as it is about whether they like it or not.
I'm sure they'll love it. A selection of Indian sweets. Verdict?
It tastes like skin, doesn't it?
Skin?
It's horrible.
At last, something they all agree on. Taxi!
So, guys, for my main, it's going to be steak. Just wondering how you'd like it all cooked.
Medium rare.
Medium rare, Giovanni,
Yeah.
no problem coming up.
Rare, please.
Rare, that's fine. Scott, how about you, darling?
Medium rare, please, Clary Fairy.
Rare and Anna, darling.
Claire, I'm so glad you asked. Tonight, I'm going a bit adventurous and I want it blue.
Oh, you're joking me.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it fine, though, Claire?
So I'm going to go on the internet to research how to cook blue steak. It's only about 1 to 2 minutes aside. Yeah. Easy peasy.
On we go, then. Claire pops her chips in the oven, fries her giant mushrooms, and then turns her attention to her meat.
So I'm doing a sirloin steak.
A what, sorry?
Sirloin?
What's that?
Sirloin?
Have another crack at it.
Sirloin steak.
Close enough. Claire whacks her sirloins under the grill before stir-frying her bacon.
So far, so good.
Time to check on those steaks.
They're ready to turn now, I think.
Grab those tongs, then. Oh, crikey.
Well, it's beats burning my fingers, isn't it?
Well, I suppose. How about the chips? Not the glove again. Oh, time for the planks.
Anyone could put things on a plate. In a restaurant, I think you'd have a plank, wouldn't you? I think.
Depends on the restaurant, I suppose. How are your steaks looking?
So the big one is rare.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't really matter, you've cooked them all the same. So much for the blue one. Claire whacks on some bacon and cheese and finishes the steaks off in the microwave. She grabs her chips and gloves them into her wok. Why, Claire?
So I've boiled, haven't cooked, and now I'm frying just to brown them off.
Well, that's a new one on me. Time to plank it up, and there it is. Steak Americano with homemade chips, a giant mushroom, and a splat of barbecue sauce. Good luck, everybody.
So Anna, is this for you?
Oh, wow. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Everything all right, Giovanni?
So guys, this is called steak Americano. Hope you all enjoy.
Thank you. I think the chips could have been cooked a little bit longer.
Oh, 3 days longer.
Claire, I asked for rare. It's not quite rare, but you know what? It tastes really nice. The chips are a little bit sort of underdone.
The chips were...
Let's move on. He's lost it.
I asked my steak blue. It was a little bit overcooked for what I would have liked.
It was overcooked. It was tasteless. Even the potatoes were cold and soggy. If I ask you a question, Claire, do you cook often? Or what do you normally cook when you're at home?
So my favourite dish to cook is spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese, that's what you should have cooked. That's all. Because if you cook what you love cooking, it's easier.
I just want to do something different, that's all.
Well, do it when you're by yourself, not with us.
I think Joe is wrong. You look like you've had a fabulous night tonight. You've given us glitz, glamour, even your face has glitter
you're so
on it.
full of bull. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Right? Then just tell
Are you
the truth.
finished?
No,
you
tell
finished?
the truth.
You put your knife and
that's
fork
it,
like
no,
you
no,
finished.
Stop. Yeah,
Giovanni.
I'm done. I'm full.
You're done?
I'm full.
Charlotte and Giovanni, I mean, I have no idea what's going on right now.
I'm starting to think that Giovanni is getting just a little bit competitive.
You know, why play games? We're here to have a dinner party, to have fun, okay, and to be honest.
I cooked steak and I went all out. Your steak tonight was better than my steak, okay?
Do you really think?
Yeah.
Girls, hang on a second.
You're lying. You're lying.
So yeah, when Charlotte said my steak was better, that is a really good compliment. Don't know if it's true.
Claire, and what you did tonight was deliver a dish that was acceptable for some and not acceptable for others.
Here we have a future politician. You should go into politics. That was the biggest load of bull ever.
Hang on.
It's like telling somebody they
No.
Truth is important. It's like telling somebody they can sing when they can't. Go and get lessons. That's as simple as that.
You are the hostess with the mostess. And don't worry what Giovanni's got to say.
And I wouldn't buy a car from her.
Well, I wouldn't sell you a car because I'd keep it.
Charlotte and Giovanni kind of clash. Absolutely bored, does my nut in. I'd rather us all get on.
I love Giovanni as a person, but tonight he has really annoyed me. And I just think, wow, come on, get a grip.
Tonight's been a disaster. Massive disaster. And it's not over yet, what concerns me.
And I guess the heat is on.
You sound like Glenn Frey.
Who's Glenn Frey?
The Eagles, the heat is on. You don't know who Glenn Frey is? Oh, no.
No.
OK.
I don't think I'm as old as you, am I?
I think you're probably quite a bit older than me.
So far, so good.
Well, guys, Angela is a very nice and warm and caring person usually, but I have seen another side of her since we've been doing this.
And what side would that be?
It's kind of bitchy, you know, and kind of a lot more direct than she normally is.
Thought Angela was great until tonight.
I really did. Angela, I really liked her, but...
She let me down tonight.
She really did let me down.
Hopefully the main course won't.
This is yellow Cuban rice, seasoned with love.
With a dollop of black beans.
I can see a rainbow.
A spoon of salad and coleslaw. It's good to go. Cajun salmon with prawn ceviche. Sort of.
Everyone tuck in?
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
That's not a good face.
Is there an issue there, Angie?
No, I'm fine.
OK.
That's fine.
Good.
Did you cook the prawns yourself for all these?
And said to myself, why buy raw ones when you can already get them peeled and leave?
Yeah, if Dave can get away with it, we can.
So we can. Very good combination, a lot of flavours going in there that I do like. Very subtle flavours.
The salmon is very nice.
Thank you.
I've never tasted salmon like it.
Oh, wow.
But unfortunately, I can't eat the beans because I don't eat those.
OK.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Why don't you try it?
You've not given me the chance to say that. I was just going to say, I'm going to try them
You
now.
emphasised how much you didn't like it
And how
so
much you
many
wouldn't eat
times,
it.
so I've just asked...
No,
you
you
try it.
said that. I didn't.
Quick, Dave, create a distraction.
Send you into a different kind of...
Cramp.
Nice work, Dave. Top drawer.
Sorry, guys, yeah. It's just the legs got bad cramping in it.
Dave sure has a hard job of being with Angela. He's always having to brush dirt over her mistakes. I think her vibe's quite negative and it quit a bit, look at me, or, I was this. But you're not that anymore, love, sorry.
Desperate to lift the mood, Nick has a fun poser for the group to discuss.
If you were stuck on a deserted island, what would be the one luxury you would take with you, Ange?
I couldn't do without my mobile phone.
You wouldn't have Much connection on a deserted island.
Well, that's the one thing I'd miss.
If you're on a desert island, I'd have a Swiss Army knife.
I think that's an extremely smart choice.
Thank you.
I wouldn't like to be on an island with Sam with a knife.
I wouldn't either after calling her a dragon.
She's very unpredictable, Sam is. You don't know where you are with her. So it's best that she does stay on the island and not come back.
It's not a real island, Ange.
If Angela was stuck on a desert island, she should take a mirror with her. And then all the bad things she says about people, she could look in the mirror and actually see it's herself she's talking about. We're never going to see these people again, are we?
Well, that's not up to me. It's night 2 in the West Midlands.
Cheers, everybody.
Where Ange and fiancé Dave are putting on a swanky soiree in the hope of bagging the grand. In the kitchen, Ange is slicing ciabatta for the starter.
Now we're a bit thick.
Well, they're just like you, aren't they? Thick.
Now, you two. Meanwhile, Cleo and Nick are seeing stars. Sort of.
Oh, wow. They like to get dressed up and go out a lot.
Yeah.
I don't seem to know who anyone is on here, though.
They all look like they're from somewhere. She looks like, is that Holly? Holly Willoughby or something?
Sorry, Holly, if you're watching.
He looks like the guy from the dancing show. We'll have to ask them, definitely have to ask them who these people are and what these pictures are about.
Back with the hosts, and David's firmly in the driving seat.
Would you like to go and get the plates?
Yes.
It's a good job that I'm here because Angie would have been lost.
Nice to know everything's under control.
Okay.
Something burning?
Oh, God. She took the thing. That's it, they've had it. They were burning.
We know.
Why wasn't you watching them?
Excuse me.
The slightly singed bread is adorned with prawns and a dainty sprinkling of herbs.
Putting these little bits on just to make it look a bit more glamorous.
It's not worked. Chili King prawn bruschetta. How posh.
Oh, thank you.
Well, this is our starter. Get stuck in and let us know what you think of it.
Thank
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I love chili prawns, especially with lime. I love bruschetta. The whole thing, perfect, love it.
It was just like going to a friend's house for a meal. It wasn't
A friend that just learned to cook. Did you bake the bread yourself?
I didn't make the bread.
Okay.
I bought the bread.
Okay.
Is that why you've had time to bling up the table? Because you've kept your food very plain and simple and bought your bread?
The funny thing is when you say plain and simple, if you knew what went into the sauce of making that...
Yeah, but we made our own bread and sauce.
But you didn't make your own pastry.
Are you making your own pastry or anything to go with the rest of your food?
We're not having pastry.
No, so you bought the bread, yeah? That's
Absolutely,
fine, it's very
absolutely,
nice bread,
absolutely.
very nice bread.
Well, we think so, we think it's
Yeah,
nice.
it's lovely bread. I was getting my own back. It's only what she did to me, and it was just a bit of fun.
She was a little bit bitchy there, and there was no need for that, to be honest. I think the bread that you made at your house, I couldn't eat it, to be honest.
Yeah, but we put the effort in. We didn't just buy it, we tried.
But we've put a lot of effort into doing.
I can tell. I know, because it takes a lot of effort to toast bruschetta and pop some prawns on, we know. But it's very tasty, very tasty.
It's how classy you do
Prawns
it.
on toast is lovely. You've done it very classily. The lime was a lovely touch.
How did you make the sauce?
There's actually a sweet chilli sauce in there.
Okay.
So did you buy the sweet chilli sauce?
Yeah, we bought the chilli
You
sauce.
bought it. Okay.
Were the prawns cooked from raw?
No, they were shop bought, but they were trimmed and prepared by
very
us,
neat and beautiful.
and marinated.
Oh, Dave. Please say something, anyone.
Well, this is the quietest we've been all week.
Yeah. The silence was a bit awkward, but I did think she did deserve it.
I think Sam could have handled it differently. He really came guns blazing, ready to shoot. Gung ho, wow.
She did.
Well, I knew the guest tonight was going to have a dig, but at the end of the day, they did clear the plates.
The points are going up and up.